Okay, I'm just going to talk about the dashboard a little bit. Like I explained in the previous video, there's two sides to your website. There's this front side, which is just all the pages of your website that everyone sees. And then there's the back end side where you do all your editing. And so I'm just going to log in here so that we can have a look at the dashboard and we can kind of talk about it. I'll just show you the basic parts of it. It's going to look different depending on what your setting is. WordPress dashboard gets updated every so months, so maybe in a year's time the dashboard's going to look slightly different than this, but the way it works is going to never change. There's always going to be on the left side here panels, tabs that help that give you access to parts of the website, like the posts, all the posts that are on the website. Any kind of media you've uploaded is going to be in here. If you have special links you want to add to the site, the website has a number of pages, so you can edit those pages here. Sometimes people want to make comments on your pages, although I think in your case we're going to keep most comments turned off. Your appearance. You'll never want to change this stuff because I have a theme installed for you, and you don't want to change the theme I've installed or your website will stop working. The only thing I'll probably show you how to edit is your widgets, but we'll talk about that later. And your plugins. These are part of the WordPress software package, and I've installed all the appropriate plugins for you guys. And a couple times a year I'll log into your site just to make sure that your WordPress dashboard here is up to date, because there'll be updates to it every so often. And I'll make sure your plugins are up to date as well. There's some tools here. You'll never need any of these. And settings for your site you might want to check out. Actually, let's go through the settings real quick. I'm going to shrink up all this stuff, and I'll just show you some of the settings that matter. I'm going to open up your website on a different tab here by right mouse clicking and choosing open link in new tab, so that we can tab between how your website looks and this back end side where we're editing stuff. I'm just going to show you some of the general settings. So let's just click on general here. This is how your title shows up on your main page. So if we changed this to Rob's Awesome, and then we click Save Changes, it's going to take a minute to update. And then if we go to the website and we refresh this page to see how it looks, now it's going to say Rob's Awesome. So if you ever want to change this for some reason, it's this Generals tab. This is where you do it. But I'm going to leave it as is. If you want to change this info, this is the tagline. If we go to your main page, this is your tagline here. So if you want to change that, you can. The main URL, this stuff you don't want to ever edit. I will probably stick in either your email address there, or I'll leave this because I'm the admin for the website. Membership, we might want to turn off because I don't think you're looking for people to have comments on your site, so I'll leave that off for now. The date and time, this kind of stuff, we can probably just leave, and I'll just save those changes. Let's have a look at other settings like, let's see, privacy. Right now it's turned on so that your website will show up in search engines, which is probably what you want to leave it as. Writing, all this stuff you're going to want to just leave. You're not going to want to change any of this. Your front page, same exact thing. Don't touch any of this. It's all part of the theme, so you can probably just leave it. I'm just going to look through it really quick while I'm doing this. I'm going to turn this off, turn that off, turn this off. I don't think, unless you want people commenting on your pages, and I don't think you're looking for that, we'll just leave all this stuff off. No one. I'm going to turn off posting. I'm going to turn off. I'll leave on comments need to be moderated. All this kind of stuff really won't be applicable to your website. There's also this little feature up here in the top right. Doesn't look like there's anything there that's going to be useful to us. Help button might give you some stuff. If you're interested in learning more about WordPress, you can go here. But that's it. And let's move on to posts now.